How can struggling industries fix their financial troubles when Congress for years can't even agree on a budget for our nation? Because a budget matters. It gives businesses direction and certainty so they can plan and grow and hire. Congressman Chris Van Hollen, ranking member of the House Budget Committee, joins us. Nice to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Greta.
Okay, I believe that on both sides of the aisle, the people aren't, I see them blame Republicans, blame Democrats, Democrats blame Republicans, but I actually see sort of a deep conviction on these issues having to do with the budget. In light of where we are, the inability to reach a budget, what do you anticipate is going to happen come September 30th?
Well, that's a very good question. Look, the first step that should take place is that you should go to a negotiation. You say there are strong feelings on both sides, which is why under the budget law, you require a budget conference to bring everybody together. The reality is that Speaker Boehner has absolutely refused to appoint any conferees to have that discussion. So here we are now on the brink of a government shutdown. We should not have a lot of theatrics around this, but in the House, the position, as you know, of our colleagues is that if you don't shut down Obamacare, then you're going to shut down the government. And that's a demand that just isn't consistent with reality.
What I understand is that you're the ranking member on budget.
Yeah.
And I've seen you work with the chairman, Congressman Paul Ryan.
Yes.
You guys seem to like each other. I've even interviewed you together.
Yes, we do.
And you seem to work well together, right?
Yes, we do.
So I don't say, I said, can't the two of you work it out between you? You both have a lot of, a lot of power in the House, and then can't you go to your leadership and pound them?
Well, Greta, I would like to work something out. But while we get along very well, we do have these deep differences in the best approach, which is why the best way to resolve that is to go to this negotiation process that I mentioned to you. It's in the law. I mean, the law says that you're supposed to have had a budget conference committee way back in April. Here we are many months later, and again, the Speaker has refused to appoint conference. But anyway, I'm happy to sit down. I'm happy to go to dinner and sit down and try and work this out. But when you make demands that are not going to be met, so for example, when someone says we're going to shut down the government unless you defund Obamacare, and that is their bottom line, it's just, that's no wiggle room. That's not a negotiation.
And I can pull things out about the Democrats, things that they've said that make it impossible. Senator Harry Reid, he ran from even the thought of a budget for many years.
But then they did pass a budget, right?
But look how long it took. It was a little bit nutty how long it took.
But they passed a budget, they're going to ask themselves why they passed a budget if now the House refuses to negotiate the budget.
And Congressman Paul Ryan, for you say, he said he's got lots of budgets, but the Democrats get in the way. Look, everybody says everybody gets in the way. That's never going to get us to a solution. Okay. So, and I realize the conference is a good idea, but I don't even think we can get to that. Mm-hmm. But if the two of you, if you and Congressman Paul Ryan, I can't believe that you can't sell it to both your leaderships.
Well, I'm happy again. I've tried to sit down with Paul Ryan on these issues, and while we have exchanged ideas, I don't think he right now has any negotiating authority from his caucus.
Why don't you both go get it?
Well, I think I could negotiate on behalf of our caucus. I don't think right now they have a proposal they can make on behalf of the caucus. And the reason is, and we've seen this with the Speaker, is that sometimes he does enter into agreements, but then he turns around and tells his own caucus, okay, guys, let's go. Here's the agreement I reached. And they disagree with their own Speaker. So it is hard to negotiate with somebody who has no negotiating authority. Let me just say, you said we should have a solution. We have a practical solution. I have a proposal that would replace the sequester, which is, according to the Congressional Budget Office, going to result in almost 1 million fewer jobs in this country by this time next year. So we should replace that. That's obviously not a good thing. I'd like a vote on it. I hope you would agree and our colleagues would agree that in the House we should at least have a vote. Vote it down, vote it up, have a vote.
I'm all for votes.
So that's a practical solution to this problem.
But I'm all for votes, but there's so much gamesmanship going on between the two parties on this that you just want to pull your hair out a little bit. Anyway, I'm taking the last word on that.
Okay, Greta. But, sometimes it's easy to say a pox on everybody.
You took the last word. You took the last word. Okay, I got it. We might as well drag the media into it, right? We caused trouble.
Okay, we
anyway,
are.
Congressman, thank you, sir.
Thank you.